welcoming everybody. It is the 5th of August in the year 2005, according to the game, really 2025 for this season. And this is an Eastern Conference Northeast Division matchup between the two original six teams and the Montreal Canadiens, who are visiting the Boston Bruins. Here we go into the game. Your lineup for the Boston Bruins: Geeky, Lindholm, Pasternak's on line one. Blummel, Zacha, and Artisan is on line two. Jeno, Mickelstadt, and Kuznetsov is on line three. Esamont, Kurali, and Kaslich is line four. Defenseman: Lohre, McAvoy, Lindholm, PK, Zadorov, and Yakiyaru. Swayman is expected to be the starting goalkeeper. Korpasik is the backup. For the Montreal Canadiens, Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slavkovsky is the first line. Newhook and Demidov is line two. Anderson, Kapanen, and Gallagher expected on line three. Bolduc, Evans, and Doc on line four. Defensemen: Dobson and Carrier, Zekaj and Gooley, Matheson and Hudson. Your goalkeepers tonight: Montebolt is expected to be the keeper. Dobbs is the backup. And there you have it. Swayman in net for Boston, as you can see on the left. On the right, you've got Montebolt. And we are ready to get underway here. Jeremy Swayman, and I've just realized my FPS is tanked thanks to OBS. Can I turn off the preview? Does that help if I turn the preview off? Not really. Wow. I get about 80 FPS with this, and now on the top right, if you can barely see it, I'm averaging like 42, 46 FPS. But yeah, Sam Montebolt is expected to be the starting keeper. And here we go. First lines are going to be out there: Gecky, Lindholm, Pasternak, Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky.
Who wants to see a hockey game?
Who wants
You
to
better make some noise. Let's get loud.
Looks fine though. Sounds good to me. And here we go. I can tell by the sound. Like, that's the only problem. The sound is really the crowd. Look at the crowd. What a great shot, gang. Right. Oh, that's nice. And we are underway. That is... Hang tight. It should be. Should it not be the overhead camera? There we go. We are underway. This is the overhead camera. Slavkovsky's got the puck. He's going to bring it over to the right-hand side. It's Caulfield with it at the right-hand point, skating into the zone. Montreal on the first attack. Shot blocked. Checked off the puck, though, and it's loose in front. The shot's wide by Suzuki. Boston picking up the puck now in their own zone. Up to center ice at the blue line, at their own blue line. Dumped into the zone, and Boston going to give chase to this one. Icing is the call, though. And we've got a stoppage in play. Second line out there for Boston: Blumel, Zacha, and Artisan. Yes, icing. If you cannot shoot it from your own half into the opponent's half, unless you're on a power, unless you're shorthanded. So you have to be past the center line in order to shoot the puck into the opposing zone. Otherwise, it's called icing. And face-off won by the Canadiens. The shot goes wide from the point. Behind the net with it now is Demidov, but it comes out to center ice. They have to wait for the line to check up. Remember, the puck has to be the first thing to cross the offensive blue line. Into the zone comes Newhook. And this one's going to go over to the left wing quarter. It's Demidov with it there. Demidov, I'm sorry, not Demidov. Who's 53? It was Dobson with it. Dobson with it in the corner, and Boston has it. They're going to bring it out to the neutral zone. It is Lindholm with it, I believe it is. Yes, Lindholm with the puck. It's poke checked off his stick. Down on the left-hand point it goes for Geekie. Back out center, but he's bumped off the puck. Was Pastrnak, and it's going to be shot down into the Boston end. Montreal giving chase. With it's going to be Demidov. Demidov trying to bring it into the center. Demidov up close. Was, I believe it was, that was Newhook, but the save is made. Boston with the puck now. Bring it over to the left-hand boards. They're going to dump it in. They're going to go to change lines. Second line will be out. Yes, it's only icing if it passes the net. That's correct. Here comes Montreal now into the zone. Lane trying to get the puck. The shot on the side. Save made by Swayman. Boston with the puck now in their own zone. Trying to bring it up to the neutral zone. Pass up to Zacha. Zacha here on the right-hand boards. Now given over to Artisan. Artisan with a shot from the point. And that is saved by Mantebo. And on the right-hand side now, puck brought into the zone. Shot goes wide by Lane, and that is going to be covered up by Swayman. We'll have a face-off in the Boston end. There's Dobson last season. Played all but one game, 44 points. It'll be third lines out there now for Montreal and Boston. 17:50 to go here in the first period. Face-off will be to Swayman's left. We are playing at home. Yes, Boston is playing at home. The time between whistles is brutal. My bad. That's when I lose a lot of the FPS. Right, face off here is won by the Canadiens. The shot with the puck, saved by Swayman. Another chance in front by Suzuki, but that was stopped. But the puck is over now into the Montreal zone. Chanot brought it across, but it was blocked. His pass was broken up. And puck at the blue line there. Shot going to be stopped. It's going to squirt out of the zone. Boston will have to tag up, but Montreal has it. They're going to bring it over the other zone. Slaflowski now with it. Passes over to Caulfield on the right-hand point. Caulfield with a shot saved by Swayman. Boston trying to bring the puck up. They've given the puck over to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov shot. He fans on it. And Montreal's picked up the puck now. They bring it back into the neutral zone. Into the Boston zone it goes. Boston wins the chase, though. Back up to Middlestott. Middlestott shooting it into the zone, but his teammates bumped off the puck, and Montreal has the puck again. Here's Matheson dumping it into the zone. The forwards are going to change for the Canadiens. On the left-hand side, Boston's got the puck. The pass is going to go wayward. This is going to go way down there. Icing is going to be waved off. No icing on this one. Montreal picks up the puck in front of their own net. Matheson giving it up to Gallagher. Gallagher on the right-hand side. And now it is poke checked off Anderson's stick, and Boston's going to try and chase it down their own zone. They do. They pick it up. Pass goes wayward, though, but Boston still's got it. Bringing it back into the neutral zone is Middlestott. Pass on the right-hand side, broken up by the Canadiens, and they come back the other way. Here's Anderson on the right-hand point. Anderson winding up for a shot. He's bumped off the puck. Boston's got it, and they bring it back out to the neutral zone. They're going to dump and bring the fourth line on. Hockey is not a high-scoring game, yeah. Over on the right-hand point now for the Canadiens. They bring it into the zone. Anderson's got it. Anderson winds and shoots, blocked in front, and Boston's going to pick up the puck in their own zone. Out to neutral ice. Trying to skate around some of this Canadian back check. They do so. They bring the puck into the zone. It's Cooley on the right-hand side. He's got it for Kastenik, but its shot goes wide. Over on the left-hand boards, pin there. The puck's going to squirt free. And who's going to be able to come up with it? Boston's bumped off of it. It goes behind the net. Picked up by the Canadiens. They're going to bring the puck out to the right-hand side. Pass goes wayward. This will be icing. Should be icing. It's not. It never passes the goal line. So icing's waved off. And Boston brings the puck back out to neutral zone. Bumped off the puck there is Crowley. And now Canadiens bring it in. They're checked off the puck, though. Bringing it back out to center ice is going to be Kastelik, and it's dumped into the zone for the Boston change. Montreal with the puck in their own zone now. They bring it back up to the center ice. They're going to dump the puck in and change lines. Their fourth line coming out now. So that'll be Bolduc, Evans, and Doc coming out for the Canadiens. Boston's got the puck here, bringing it up the right-hand boards. Pass across ice, broken up, but Boston retains, and it's carried into the zone by Blumel. Blumel's got the shot It's blocked in front, and the puck comes out to center ice. They have to wait for the offsides. They do. And bringing the puck back into the zone is shot on the left-hand side is going to be saved by Montembeau. Puck back out center. Checked off the puck is Artisan, and it is going to be cleared down ice. This is going to take out the left-hand boards. Montreal might win the chase here. They do. But eventually Boston scoops up the loose puck. Carried in towards center ice over the right-hand boards. The puck is brought in by Artisan. Artisan's shot just wide the right-hand side, and the puck squirts back out to Montembeau. He will hold, and the whistle will go. No score here in the first period. Canadiens at Bruins, start of the 2005-2006 alternate history season. And the face-off, I'm not even sure if I'm saying somebody's player names right, so sorry, Matthew, since you're the hockey connoisseur in here. Face-off to the left of Montembeau. 14:08 left in the first period. Face-off here. Won by Boston. The slap shot blocked in front. Boston with it again. Another shot blocked. Still nothing on net. Canadiens doing well to bump them off the puck. Still with Boston, though. And loose puck still collected by Boston. Boston on the left-hand post. Back behind the net. Out in front, and the shot just wide by PK. I'm sorry, by Lindholm. Montreal with the puck. They're going to bring it over on the right-hand boards. Into the zone, bumped off the puck. In front is Suzuki. Shot save by Swayman, and he's going to just give the puck over to his teammate, so play will continue. Puck goes over on the left-hand boards, up to Geeky, who tried to shoot it in the zone, but it's intercepted. Here comes Suzuki back out. It's going to be Cofield with the puck now. On the boards, Montreal retaining possession. Dump behind the net. Suzuki with it. Suzuki on the right-hand post, looking for an option maybe to pass it. Finds one on the defenseman, waiting for the defenseman to change. Shot in front, just squirts a little bit wide. That was Hudson on the shot, and we have got ourselves a stoppage in play. Second line's out for both teams. No score in this one. 13:04 left. Montreal with quite the bit of momentum. Puck went out of play. This is what I'm talking about. 6-2 for shots is pretty accurate, I would say, right now. 13:04 left. Face-off will be just outside of the Boston zone. Yeah, I lose the FPS. I see what you mean, by the way. I lose the FPS once play stops. Face-off is won by Boston. It's going to be Chakiaru over on the right-hand side. This is a shot. Good save in front. The rebound shot save again by Montembeau. And Montreal will bring the puck up in towards center ice. Tried for the centering pass. It doesn't find anybody. Montreal still maintains the puck. Shot save by Swayman. That was Lane on the shot. Swayman will cover the puck. And we've got ourselves a face-off in the Boston zone. Fourth line's out there for both. Boston, Montreal making the change. 7.5 gone here in the first period. Scoreless game. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't, because I'm spectating, I can't press A to skip the cutscene. I can't do it. Here's the face-off to Swayman's left. Corrali wins the face-off for Boston. Yeah, I know. It's the pass goes wayward, though. Montreal picks up the shot in front blocked. Still picked up again. Another shot saved by Swayman. He's going to cover this one up as well. Carrier. Might be Carrier. 75 games last season. Pretty good. It's okay. It builds suspense. See, this is why we appreciate you, Viva. 12:28 left in the first period. Face-off will be to Swayman's right. Evans to take the draw for Montreal. Curley for Boston. And this one won by Evans, and that shot is stopped by Swayman. He's going to give the puck over to his defenseman. Boston's going to carry out of the zone. Puck goes up to Curley. Curley looking on the right-hand side. Can't find the pass to Kastelik, and Montreal will come up with the puck in their own zone. Dobson gives the puck forward to, I believe that's 76. Where the hell's he? Oh, Bolduc. The shot in front, saved by Swayman. Shot by Doc, and now Boston brings the puck up. Kastelik will bring it over. It's going to go over to Esamont. Esamont with the shot for the point. That is going to be steered aside by Montembeault. Puck squirts behind the net. It is Curley with it behind the net. In front, save made by Montembeault, and he is going to cover the puck with 11:47 left in the first period. Here's a look at Jake Evans from last season. 12 goals in his 71 games. A little bit of production out of that fourth line. And Boston second, and we'll go up against Montreal's checking line, it looks like. Or is it Montreal's checking line that's going up against Boston's second? No, it's Boston's checking line, Montreal's second. Here we go. Middlestott to take the face-off for Boston. It's to the left-hand side of Montembeault. It'll be Kapanen taking it for, actually, beg your pardon, it's Newhook taking it for Montreal. And won by Montreal. It's going to be Gooley with the puck. He's going to give it up to Demidov. Demidov onto the left-hand side. Gives it over to... no, I don't know, but Boston's come up with the puck. Boston with it. Trying to dump it into the zone. Checked off the puck by Montreal. Here comes Montreal back into the zone. Montreal shot. He's bumped off it before he could take it. And now the puck goes over to the left wing boards. Boston brings the puck back up into the zone. It's Janot with the puck. Janot looking for the pass to the right-hand side. It's going to find Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov back down low. Good poke check off the stick of Middlestott, and it goes over to the corner. Are draws allowed in hockey? Not since the NHL lockout of 03. No. Over on the right-hand boards. This one's going to be intercepted, and this one's going to be a breakaway. Line has got his man. He's got it. They've got ahead of it. Line, it's Demidov. Demidov in alone. Shot save by Swayman. No, draws are not allowed in hockey since the 2003 lockout. Pre-2003, yes, draws where you would play one 5-minute overtime. I think it was 5-minute. Might have been 10-minute. But you would play one overtime period, and if nobody scored, it would be a draw. After the lockout, it was an overtime, then shootout. We have changed the overtime rules. So bring our goalie to my save in Wales. Damn. We have changed the overtime rules so it's continuous 5v5, 20-minute overtime, still somebody scores. All right, Zaku to take this face-off for Boston. It'll be Suzuki for Montreal, and this face-off is won by Boston. Zaku with it over on the left-hand side to Blummel. Blummel trying to carry it over to the Montreal zone. He's going to dump it around the boards. Boston's going to give chase, and they've picked it up. This one in front, bumped off the puck in the slot, and that's going to go back to Zaku around the board. Zaku still has the puck. Zaku in front. Zaku over to Blummel. Blummel still with the puck. Blummel going for Zaku. Zaku in front. Can he get a shot away? Not quite. He's going to go for the wraparound, but that's saved by Montembeault. Matheson with the puck. He's going to give it over to Hudson. Hudson carries it forward to Suzuki. Suzuki is bumped off the puck. Artisan going to carry the puck over, but Boston's lost it, and it comes out to center ice. Still with Suzuki. Suzuki here. He's going to carry the puck over to Boston zone. The shot blocked in front. Boston with the puck now. Blummel on the left-hand side. looking to give it up to center, and they'll dump it in. Boston's going to change to their first line. 9:45 to go in the first period. Still scoreless here at TD Garden. Boston carries the puck over the zone. Lindholm bumped off the puck. Montreal will take it. It's now Caulfield with it. Caulfield probably going to dump the puck. They're going to look to change, I think, on this one. Suzuki, though, carries it over. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield shot winds up. Good save by Swayman. Loose puck in front. And it squirts over to the right-hand boards. It'll be Caulfield that comes up with it. Caulfield up to the slot. Passes to the slot. It goes wayward. It's kept in by Hudson. Hudson back around the boards. Suzuki giving chase, but Boston comes up with a puck. Boston up to center ice. It's going to go to Pastrnak. Pastrnak carries it over the zone. Penalty coming to the Canadiens. Shot save by Montembeault. Poked off the puck. Montreal handles it, and we are going to have our first power play of the night. Minor penalty, Montreal, number 8, 2 minutes. Hooking. Yes, fights exist. Fighting is currently set to the lowest setting. No. Fighting is currently set to the lowest setting. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, fighting right here is set to the lowest setting. I can bump it up if you guys want me to, so there you go. Crowd trying to get involved. .902 left. Boston on the power play. I actually forgot to record it. Hang on, hang tight. Hang on. I got to record this. Hold on. I forgot I have to record this. Home team penalty. Who got the penalty? Game penalty summary. Here we go. Matheson. Matheson is 8. So away visiting period penalties. Period 1, number 8. Time 10:58. Offense, minor hooking. There we go. Sorry, gang. There we go. We're good. The fights are slow-mo. You can turn them back down. No worries. Put it ultra high. Oh, my God. Right. Boston on the power play. Here we go. Lindholm wins the face-off. Boston's got the puck.
Montreal penalty, number 8, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 10:57 of the first period.
There you go. That one shot down the ice, and out it goes. That's the official announcement. How's the volume, by the way? I forgot to check the volume. It should be okay. Puck in the zone. It's going to be shot. Good save by Montembeault. Puck in front again. Good shot. But this time Lindholm can't find, Lindholm can't find a way through. Puck over on the right-hand side. There are 3 periods, Thomas, and that puck is frozen. I forgot about puck freeze time. We should not let, where is it? Is it just under rules? I think it's just under rules. Yeah, puck freeze time. We should not let the puck freeze on the boards. This isn't 1980 anymore. This is not 1980 anymore. We don't blow the whistle. We don't blow the whistle right when the puck freezes. There we go. It's on the boards. It is 3 periods. Yeah. Boston wins the faceoff. Slap shot in front is blocked. Montreal's got it, and that's going to be dumped down the ice by Carrier. Boston will pick up the puck. It's not icing, by the way, because it's a power. Montreal's shorthanded. You're allowed to dump the puck on the penalty kill. That one is going to be icing, though. That's going to go all the way down, and icing will be the call. One less than the NFL. Yeah, it's 3 periods. Elias Lindholm, last season, 35 goals and 45 assists, or 49 assists for the Bruins, including 5 goals on the power play. Boston looking for one here. Face off in their own zone to the icing. It'll be to the right-hand side of Swayman. Zaku out there. It'll be Lindholm to take the face-off for Boston. Caulfield will take the faceoff for Montreal. Boston, I think IRL are like middle of the pack, if I remember correctly. Montreal is not good. Here's the faceoff, and that is won by Boston. Minute left on the power play here to the Bruins. It's going to be Lindholm bringing the puck over. He's bumped off the puck. Montreal comes back the other way. Caulfield trying to bring it across the Boston blue line. He's bumped off the puck, but so is Boston. Caulfield's got it again. They're going to just shoot it back down the end to waste more time on this penalty. Zaku with the puck over on the left-hand side. To Geki. Shot by Geki is going to be stopped by Montembeault, and Montreal gets it, and they bring the puck back up to center ice. Shot down the ice. 27 on the penalty to Matheson. Now, Boston with the puck in their own zone. Pasternak here brings it up to center ice. Pasternak. My FPS sucks. And dumped back down the ice by Montreal. You don't need to cover it. There you go. It's going to be given to Pasternak. Pasternak up on the right-hand side. Over to Zaku. The shot from the point is saved. It's going to be in alone. The shot, good save by Matheson as Geeky is denied. And the puck will be covered up. Career for Swayman. 266 and 260. Fourth line for Montreal, third for Boston, and the faceoff's going to be to the left of Montembeault. It'll be Kapanen taking the faceoff for Montreal. It's fourth line for Boston, third for Montreal. It'll be Curley winning the faceoff. Shot in front, save made by Montembeault. Good chance there from Esamont, but nothing doing. Puck on the right-hand side. This is going to go down. Boston will touch this up for icing. Face off into Montreal end to the right of Montembeault. You are not allowed to change lines when it's icing, by the way. When you ice the puck, you can't line change. So, Kapanen back to take the face-off in the center in the circle here. It'll be Curley with the face-off for the Bruins. And here we go, 6:43 to go in the first. Boston with a little bit of the momentum. They've won the faceoff. Back to the point. Still with the puck, and they lose it. And carrying it out to center ice will be Kapanen. Kapanen looking for Anderson. Anderson looking for his teammate in front, which was Gallagher, but that one's broken up. Boston with it in their own zone now. Boston trying to bring the puck up to center ice. And that one's going to be, they're going to be bumped off of it. Montreal's going to dump the puck. They're going to go to change. Boston now with it. Looking for the pass on the right-hand boards. And they're going to get that pass. Shot in front. Good save by Montembeault. Loose in front. Montembeault with it. It's going to cover it up. Almost fumbled it. But the puck is with the referee blows the whistle. And we will have a face-off to Montembeault's left. He almost fumbled it. He came out of his net and caught the puck up, but he manages to make the save. Saves himself the blemish. And the face-off now to the left of Montembeault. Albanian brother, nice. How do you say his last name? Is it Zakaj? Is it? I don't know how you say his last name. I'm assuming it's Zakaj, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. Zakai. Thank you. Face off won by Evans. Montreal with the puck on the left-hand side. Poke checked off his stick. And back comes Boston the other way. It's Jeannot with the puck. He's going to carry it over the blue line. Jeannot, he's got to give it off. Is there going to be a penalty? Yes, penalty coming to Montreal. Jake Evans with the penalty. Minor penalty, Montreal, 2 minutes for hooking. 71 with the penalty. 14:28, 14:22 the time of the penalty. And the man advantage with Boston for another 2 minutes. XH is a J in Albanian. Oh, so it's Zakai. Okay, gotcha. Zakai. And face-off won by Boston. Over on the left-hand side. It's going to be Geeky. Geeky in front. Fans on the shot. Picks up the puck, but he's bumped off of it. Montreal has it, and they will dump it down the other end.
14:21 of the first period.
You don't need to cover the puck. Swayman, you just got to give it up. All right, face-off will come down to Swayman's left. 5:25 to go in the first period. Right. What is a power play? So when a team commits an infraction, they take a penalty. And the player that commits the infraction has to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, depending on the severity. Their team then plays a man down for 2 minutes. So it's like a yellow card in rugby, if you know what that is. So the equivalent of that. So, right, Boston with the puck in the Montreal zone on the left-hand boards. This is going to be Geeky here. Geeky coming in front. Geeky, the shot in front, and that is saved by Montembeault. And he's coughed it up to Boston. Montembeault coughs the puck up to Boston. Zaku back to the point. Bumped off the puck, though. Montreal can come back the other way. Good poke check, but it's still with them. It's Caulfield, and he's finally taken off the puck by the Bruins. The sin bin, yes. It is actually a sin bin, yes. They actually call it the sin bin in hockey as well. Have you ever seen OG goalie before he started wearing some protective gear? I see one foot recently. It was painful. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're not wrong. Minute 2 left on the power play. That one's dumped into the zone. Montreal's going to give chase. Boston's going to try and beat the icing. They do so. Boston with the puck. It's going to be Zaku. Zaku with it. Trying to come into the point. Zaku fans on the shot. He's bumped off the puck. Montreal's just going to dump it down the other end. 47 to go on the penalty, too. Montreal to Evans. That one's brought into the right-hand side. It's going to be Zaku that picks it up. Zaku on the left-hand side, going in alone. Is he going to shoot? The shot, he tried to squirt it by, but it's saved by Matheson. Loose puck in front. Here we go. Shot again. Save made by Matheson. It was Lindholm on the shot. He loses the puck. It's poke checked off. Back out in front. Pass back to the point. Going down to the left-hand side. And Montreal gets it. They're going to dump it down the other end. It's AI from 20 years ago, Caldy. You have to be a little forgiving. It's amazing to me that only 40 years ago, by the way, Viva, they only wore like the Jason hockey mask. You know what I mean? Like that was the most protective equipment. And here comes Boston back in the zone. We're back to even strength. Boston, he's went with the backhand. It was too weak. And Montembeault will cover the puck with 3:33 to go. Cole Caulfield. Leading the penalty kill tonight for Montreal is Caulfield. Faceoff will be to the right of Montembeault. 3:33 left in the first. And there's one. Each team gets one timeout per game. Mittelstadt will take the face-off for Boston. It's won by Newbrook of Montreal. And We are, Montreal's got the puck back up into the neutral zone. Over to Line. Brings it in. Line dumps it over to the corner. Newhook gives chase. Newhook comes up with it. Goes out in front. Rebound. Save made by Swayman. And he is going to cover the puck. 3:16 to go. Taking a look at Newhook from the second line. 44 points last season. Fourth line for Montreal coming out. Boston's just going to change their defenseman. I forgot when I did a test run, because when I did my test runs the last week, I didn't do it with OBS Open. I forgot I did my very first initial test run of this months and months ago with OBS Open. And obviously I had the FPS drop when I had OBS Open. I totally forgot about it. So I apologize for the FPS drop. I don't know if there's going to be anything I can do to actually fix that. Maybe if this client has hardware acceleration, I can turn it off and that might help. But nonetheless. Mittelstadt to take the face off, but Evans wins it. Shot! Saved by Swayman. Boston with the puck though. And the pass, well, it goes wayward, but he's picked it up off the defenseman again. Boston with it now. Bring it into the zone. It's going to be Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt in alone. Where's the defense? Shot saved by Montembeault. Still Mittelstadt with it. He's got to give it up to the point. Going back in towards the slot. Over to Mittelstadt. And his shot saved by Montembeault. Montembeault gives the puck up towards his teammate. And they will try to bring it up to center ice. However, it's going to go all the way down the Boston end. And Boston is going to touch up for icing. It's the way the mod is. I think you're absolutely right. But I'm okay just carrying through the growing pains. We want the cup. We're doing a brand new hockey save tomorrow as well with Franchise Hockey Manager 12, by the way. And for those that are interested in hockey. Thanks for the fun. You're welcome, Cully. Look out for the chat redeem that'll let you become the manager of the Bruins. I'm going to have that live probably sometime tomorrow. Tomorrow night, maybe. 2:44 to go in the first period. Zaku to take the face-off for Boston. It's won by Evans of Montreal. 2:41 to go. Montreal brings the puck over. It's going to be in the hands of Evans here. Evans squirts the puck down towards the zone, but it's picked up by Boston. Boston comes back the other way. Boston bumped off the puck was Blumble, but it comes to Zaku. Zaku takes a shot from the point, and that's saved by Montembeault. 2:22 to go in the first. Scoreless game so far. Montreal with the puck. They bring it over the blue line. It'll be Dosh with it. Dosh on the left-hand post. Dosh winds and fires. Shots blocked in front. It squirts over to Swayman, and he is going to give the puck to his teammate. Puck goes all the way down the other end. I think they're going to wave the icing off, though. No, says the referee. And it says the linesman, the icing is waved off. Here's Montreal back the other end. They're going to change lines. Line, Newhook, and Demidov will come out for Montreal. Boston's picked up the puck in their own zone. Bumped off the puck. Why is the cam like that? So I can commentate. Here comes Montreal back the other way. Montreal. It's with Demidov. He's bumped off the puck. Boston's got the puck now. Welcome. Good morning, Pat. Zaku with it. Zaku brings it over to Montreal zone. Zaku, the cross ice pass. He's got it to Blumble. Blumble shot saved by Montembeault. Loose puck in front. It's going to come to Zaku, who swings away at it in the crease, but Montembeault keeps the puck out of the net. Now Montreal on a breakaway. It's Demidov. Demidov with the puck. What can he do? Backhand shot saved, and it's in the net. The rebound is in. And Demidov has scored. The Canadiens have taken the lead. Demidov has scored. right at the end of the first period. Swanky, shut up. Shit. It's just squirted in the 5-hole. And Montreal leads at TD Arena 1-0. He kicked it in, shouldn't count. It did look like that, didn't it? 18:46 is the time. I didn't catch who got the assist. I know there was no secondary assist, but we'll wait for the official announcement. It never hit his stick. Didn't know we were playing football. Nice. Here's the face-off. Back at center ice. Montreal with the late goal here in the first. They lead 1-0. Here's the official announcement.
Montreal goal scored by number 93, first point of the season, assisted by number 53. Time of the goal, 18.
I'm the GM. I'm throwing a challenge. Don't you want to manage the Oilers with me, Matthew? Would you not rather manage the Oilers with me? Come on, 1:02 to go. Face-off will be to Montembeau's left. 93 from 53 at 18:46 in the first. Swanky, I swear to God. I would rather manage the Oilers. You're right, yeah. Minute 2 left. Face-off to Montembeau's right. Kapanen for Montreal will take it. It'll be Curley to take it for Boston, and Montreal's won the face-off. You know what's funny? Because the FPS drops, it sounds like the ring announcer is just drunk. Time of the goal. Here's in front. Another play in front, and that one's saved by Swayman. Good chance in front by Gallagher, but it's safe. Boston brings the puck up. 43 seconds left in the first period. Boston on the right-hand side. They bring it into the zone. It's going to be Kastelich with a shot, and that's poke checked away by Montembeau. Back behind the net, Curley with it. Curley down on the right-hand post. Curley looking for a pass out to the slot, but nobody there. It's broken up, and Montreal will bring the puck up. Montreal with it now. They bring it over their own blue line, back into the neutral zone. Over on the right-hand side now. It's going to be Anderson with the puck. Anderson winds and fires. Swayman's got it, and he's going to give it to a teammate. So Boston with the puck now in their own zone. They're going to bring it up to center ice. 11 seconds left in the first period. On the left-hand side to Curley. Curley brings the puck up. Curley winds and shoots. Good save, Montembeau, and he's going to cover the puck with 3.2 seconds remaining. Face off to Montembeau's left. Very little time left here in the first period. Face off won by Boston. Shot saved, and that's poked off the stick. The horn will sound, and the first period has come to an end. Montreal leading this one by a score of 1-0 after one. A late goal is the difference. 19 shots for Montreal, 29 shots for Boston. So we're looking a little unrealistic, but still. Montreal's got the 1-0 lead after one. Scoring summary, 1846 for Montreal. Demidov from Dobson. Penalties in the period were 2 minors for Montreal. Matheson at 10:58. Evans at 14:22. Both for hooking. But nothing came of it on the Boston power plays. And it is the Bruins that trail this one by a score of 1-0. Second period about to get underway. Boston sending the first line. Lindholm will take the face-off. Second line for Montreal, it'll be Newhook to take the face-off here for the Canadiens. Face-off won by the Bruins. And here they come back over towards the zone. It'll be Geki. Geki's bumped off the puck. Montreal has it. They're going to bring it up to neutral ice. Montreal looking to bring it into the zone. It's currently with Newhook. Newhook brings it over to blue line. Newhook on the right-hand side, shot blocked in front. Newhook will gather it behind the net. Newhook down on the right-hand post, looking for an outlet pass somewhere. He finds top slot. He finds Lane. Lane doesn't shoot. Shot now in front, saved by Swayman. And Boston comes up with the puck. They bring it over their own blue line, back out to the neutral zone. On the right-hand side, it's going to be Lindholm bringing it in over to Geki, who shoots, and that one's stopped by Montembeault. Geki has it still on the right-hand post. Geki in front, the shot, and they score! Elias Lindholm from Geki and Loray. And this game is tied. Very loud Viking, or what's up, First Goal Series? There it is. Boston. Nice. Come on. 1-1. 43 seconds in the period. I didn't catch who the first assist was. I saw Loray was the second. I think Geki was the first assist. Here's the official announcement.
Bruins goal! Scored by number 28. First goal, first quarter of the season. Assisted by number 39 and number 6. Time of the goal, 42 seconds of the second period.
There's the official announcement of the goal. In front here, loose puck, and that one is stopped, and Boston will bring the puck up. So 20-42, it is Lindholm with the goal. Delayed penalty coming to Boston here, though. Victor Arvidsson, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Call the Arena box office for more information on registering your child for the Watts Soccer Clinic. Boston penalty, number 71. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 1:70 of the second period.
21-18, the time of the penalty. Amount of penalty, Boston, 2 minutes, cross-checking. That'll be Boston on the penalty kill for the first time in this game, and that looked like a little bit of a hook there at the start. No call. No call. Montreal's got the puck, so Montreal with the man advantage. They try to bring the puck up, bumped off of it though. Puck's free at center ice. Boston will dump it back into the Montreal zone. Minute 41 on the penalty. It was Arvidsson who was called for. Here's Montreal bringing the puck over the Boston blue line. Carriere with it. Carriere loses the puck against his own teammate. Boston comes up with it. Can they dump it down the zone? No. Carriere blocks the dump, and it goes to the left wing post. Poke checked off it very well. Boston clears it, and Montreal's had absolutely nothing so far in this power play. Minute 15 to go on the penalty to Arvidsson. Album review posted. Sounds good. Arvidsson, they're going to dump the puck in Montreal. They're going to change the lines. Boston's going to chase after it, come up with it. Minute 3 left in the penalty. Boston could just shoot this back down the other end. They're going to carry it out of the zone before they dump it, though. And there's 55 left on the penalty to Arvidsson. Montreal with the first look on the power play in this game. They bring the puck up. They've been very disjointed in doing so. A shot, good save by Swayman. And Boston comes up with the puck. They can't clear it. It's another shot onto Swayman. He's going to cover the puck. And we are going to get the whistle. 2:40 gone here in the first period. One hockey game. Faceoff's going to be to Swayman's left. Newhook's going to take it for Montreal. Boston still on the penalty kill. It'll be Lindholm taking it for Boston. 38 seconds left on a penalty to Arvidsson. And this one, the faceoff's won by Montreal. The shot blocked in front. Ball off his own teammate. Boston's come up with it, and they're going to just clear the puck. 30 seconds to go on a penalty to Arvidsson. He's in the box for a cross check. Montreal's got the puck. They bring it out to center ice. And over on the left-hand boards. Over on the right-hand side now for Demidov. Back to the right-hand point. Demidov with it on the right-hand post. That one shot saved by Swayman. He's going to poke check the follow-up, and Boston's going to dump this down the end. That'll be the end of the penalty to Arvidsson. So the man advantage is going to be over for Montreal. The stick tapping on the ice. It is over. And Boston are back to full strength. Montreal's dumped this. This could be icing. I think they dumped this after the penalty expired. Montreal's going to beat the icing, though. It's going to be Demidov doing so, pinned against the wall. And that puck comes free. They go over on the other corner. And this one's going to come out to Boston. Boston with the puck. It's Mittelstadt with it now. He's going to bring it over the Montreal blue line. On the right-hand side, Mittelstadt. He's got it over on the right-hand post. Looking to bring it down. There's a player in front. Maybe a pass up towards the slot. Mittelstadt waiting for his defenseman to change. Mittelstadt's going to shoot. It's off the referee. Mittelstadt picks the puck back up. Mittelstadt in front. It's a wayward pass, but it goes to the way of Montembeault, and Montreal have it. Montreal, good check. Good check there. Dollar General chips. If we lose, I'll go on a diet. You have 82 games of this, by the way. Great hit. And Montreal's going to dump the puck and change the lines. This is the derby. This is like a derby game, though. This is one of the biggest derbies in the NHL. Right. Over on the left-hand side, Jeannot. His pass goes wayward. It won't be icing. It's picked up by Matheson. Matheson loses the puck, but Hudson's there to clear it, and Hudson will clear it out to center ice. Icing is waved off here. Boston will pick up the puck at center ice. It's going to be Jikaru with it, and Boston will dump it. They're going to change the forward lines. Gecki, Lindholm, Passionate come back out. Icing is the call, though, and we will have a face-off down in the Boston zone. 1-1 hockey game. 4:39 gone in the second period. Boston's got a 1-1. Boston's tied it after Montreal went ahead late in the first. One minute 58 seconds was the total amount of time that the lead for Montreal lasted. Boston wins the faceoff in their own zone. They've got the puck. It's with McAvoy. McAvoy's going to dump it. It's going to go back down the end. This is going to be icing again. I never liked either of these teams. Me neither, Stuart. Me neither. Me neither. If you really don't want to become, if you want to become a part manager, Stuart, but you really don't like Boston, DM me. I might be able to work with you here. Dear Lord, FPS. It's when you get the rink-wide shots, that's when it really is bad. Like, I can't press start because it'll just pause. So, I can give you a spot with Pingu on Seattle, or I can give you a spot with by yourself on Winnipeg if you don't want to. If you want to be a part of the save, but you don't want to manage Boston. We're flexible, right? Lindholm to take the face-off for Boston. It'll be Evans to take it for... I'm fine, all right. It'll be Evans to take it for Montreal. Face-off won by Boston. Bruins lose the puck at their own blue line. Montreal's picked it up. And they're going to bring it back over the Bruins zone. Good open ice bump. And Boston's got the puck. They lose it again at center ice, and Montreal's brought it back in. Montreal, the pass goes wayward, though. They'll have to tag up. Back over the blue line by Montreal and Evans. Evans trying to find somebody on the left-hand point, but the pass is broken up. And Boston brings the puck over the Montreal blue line. Geki over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak maybe looking to take a shot. Pastrnak in front. Pastrnak back to the point, but the pass goes wayward and out of the zone. Boston will have to tag up again, and they're going to dump and change the lines. Montreal's picked up the puck. Matheson with it now. Matheson carrying it up the right-hand boards. 14:27 to go in the second period. Gives the puck over to Evans. Evans brings it across. Evans, good cross-ice pass, has found Bolduc, but he's bumped hard off the puck, and Boston will recover. Bruins take the puck. Blumel with it on the right-hand side. Blumel going for the shot. That's well wide. Arvidsson trying to come up with it. Does come up with it. Left-hand post. Arvidsson waiting for his defenseman to change, and the pass goes wayward. It's going to go all the way back down the Boston zone. 14:01 left in the period. 1-1 hockey game. That's a wayward pass. Icing's going to be waved off. Boston might get to this puck, though. Arvidsson does. Shot in front. Saved by Montembeault. And Montreal has the puck. They pass it up to Hudson. Hudson's going to dump it. The forwards are going to change. And Boston will collect the puck. Blumel with it on the right. Gives it over to Zachu. Cannot come up with it. Montreal does. It's with Art Anderson. He dumps the puck. Montreal doesn't win the chase. Boston win it now. Arvidsson at center ice. Arvidsson lose a bad pass. Still collected somehow by Zachu. And Zachu back to Arvidsson. They will dump, and Boston will change lines. Fourth line coming out for Boston. Montreal with the puck on the right-hand side. Give it up to center ice. It's Kapanen with it across the blue line. Kapanen, bad pass. It hit the skate of Gallagher, and now Boston's with the puck. Boston, Esamont on the left-hand side. The shot saved by Montembeault. Montreal with the puck. They're going to dump it out. It's going to get to center ice. Boston will have to tag, and that pass goes all the way back to Swayman. Montreal changing the forwards. Over on the right-hand side. Good move into the zone by Esamont. Esamont, right-hand side, bumped off the puck on the left-hand post was Kuznetsov, and Montreal has the puck. They'll bring it out to center ice. Good poke check there on the back check by Boston. They got the puck. They're going to bring it back over the zone. Kuznetsov shot saved by Montembeault. I'm sorry, it was Curley out. And Montreal's got the puck. They're going to bring it out to center ice. Bumped off the puck. Now it's Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky on the right-hand side. He tries to give the puck over to Suzuki, but he's bumped off of it. Boston's going to bring it back the other way. Boston with the puck, or it's Montreal now with the puck at center ice after they've got the turnover. Suzuki on the left-hand side. Long shot from Caulfield is saved by Swayman. Boston with the puck at center ice. Esamont over on the left-hand side. Cannot pick up the pass, and Montreal comes back the other way with Suzuki. Suzuki over the blue line. Loses the puck, And now it's loose in front. Boston comes up with it. Curley will give it over to the right-hand side. And or Esamont, and he's bumped off the puck at the Montreal blue line. Montreal back across the Boston line. Long shot by Carriere is saved by Swayman. Boston with the puck. Over the right-hand points. They're going to dump it and change lines. Almost halfway through this first period, or this second period. Tie game, one apiece. Boston with the pucks, doing well with it. Pastrnak shot just trickles wide of Montembeault in front. And the puck is frozen against the boards. We will get a whistle.
Brand new ice sweeper. Some lucky fan will be the winner and get to drive it the last game of the season. For your chance to drive our ice sweeper, enter at any booth located.
Montreal going to go with the third line. Boston's going to keep the top line out there. Sass! You didn't have to sub, Sass. Thank you so much, dude. I know, but like, I'm just gonna have to donate to your coffee again. Thank you very much for the sub, Sass. Face off to the right of Montembeault. Won by the Bruins. Gecki with the shot. Save Montembeault. Loose puck in front. They're banging away at it. And Montreal comes away with it. It'll be Goulet coming up with it. And they lose the puck, though. Good stick handling from Geeky. Gets by Montreal. Shot saved by Montembeault. Montreal with the puck now, though. They bring the board up. Kapanen on the left-hand side. His pass goes wayward. It'll be Pastrnak coming into it. He's going to dump it around the boards. Pinned up against the boards is Lindholm. Boston still with the puck. Oh, cross-sights pass, but nobody home. Pastrnak comes up with it, though. Pasternak's up out in front, and he cannot find a way through Montembeault. It looked like he just hesitated on the shot, and now Montreal's got the puck. Poke checked off of it. Here comes Anderson on the right-hand boards. Montreal's going to change defense. Anderson shot blocked in front by the Bruins. That puck goes all the way down the ice. And Montreal's going to race down there. They're going to win the race, and this is going to be icing on the Bruins. 10:02 to go in the second period. Tie hockey game. Face off to the left of Swayman. One hockey game. It's going to be Lindholm to take the face-off for Boston. Evans is his counterpart for the Canadiens. Am I in this, Benny? When you redeem the channel point reward, which I haven't started yet, yes, you will be. And face-off won by the Bruins. Bruins dump the puck in. They're going to go to change lines. Jeannot, Middlestock, and Kuznetsov will come out. Thank you, Pat. It'll be Montreal bringing the puck over. Bolduc on the right-hand side. His pass found by Evans. Evans with the puck. Evans on the right-hand. Evans down in front. Good poke check by Swayman to take Evans off the puck. Here comes the Bruins back the other way. Jeannot over to Middlestop. Middlestop bringing it in center's ice. Over to Jeannot. Jeannot sliding into the point, or into the slot, I should say. And that one saved by Montembeault. 9:19 left. Wayward pass there. Montreal gets it. They're going to dump. They're going to change. I haven't set it up yet, Swanky. It'll be up tomorrow. Here comes Boston into the zone. And that one's poked off his stick before he can get a shot away. And Montreal will take it. Demidov. Across center ice. Demidov. Demidov with the right hand. Post shot, score! Ivan Demidov from Newhook and Hudson It's his second of the game, and Montreal has retaken the lead. Great slap shot, just way too quick. They let him into the left-hand post, and he just blasts it by. And Montreal's reclaimed the lead. (31-12) the time of the goal. I swear to God, Swanky. Boston winning the face-off battle. Here is one. Montreal got the lead, 2-1. And face-off won by the Canadiens. Here's the official announcement.
Montreal goal scored by number 93, second goal, second point of the season. Assisted by number 15 and number 48. Time of the goal, 11 of the second period.
So there you have it. Demidov's second goal of the game. The second line producing for Montreal. Give me the thing and just take my point. No, not yet. Boston with the puck. They're going to carry it over to center ice. Blumel with it. And it's going to go back over towards Arvidsson. Shot by Blumel, the one-timer. And that's saved by Montembeault. He will cover the puck. How you doing, Patwitz? Hope you're well, bro. I apologize for not doing the shout-outs tonight. New game, I kind of had to kind of figure out how we're doing things. You know what I mean? It's growing pains for everybody, including the PC apparently, /FPS. But nonetheless, here's the face-off. Suzuki to take it for Montreal. It'll be Middlestott for Boston. And face-off won by the Bruins. Here's the puck. That's going over to its good save, or that's blocked in front. Janot with it on the right-hand post. Checked off the puck. Loose puck. It's going to come to Middlestott. He bangs away at it, but it's saved by Montembeault. Montreal's got the puck. They bring it up to center ice now. Good back check trying to poke it off the stick, but it's still Suzuki with it. He carries it over the Boston blue line. Over towards Caulfield. Caulfield saved. It's Suzuki in front. He scores! Suzuki has given Montreal a 2-0 lead. I said a 2-0 lead. Sorry, a 3-1 lead. A 2-goal lead is what I meant to say. We are getting Suzuki. It's all first game of the season, right? 32-16, the time of the goal. Boston wins the face-off. Here's the official announcement.
Montreal goal scored by number 14, first goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 13 and number 53. Time of the goal, 12:15, the second period.
Montreal on a breakaway here, and the pass broken up in front. Jets a big breakup. Boston still has the puck now. It's over with Geeky. They're going to bring it over to Montreal end. Boston's now got a little bit of a breakaway here. Here's Geeky. They found on it. Geeky. Can he win? He scores! Suzuki on the breakaway. And Boston has immediately pulled one back. Comeback is on, says Thomas. What was that? That was Geeky, right? 39. Time of the goal, 32:48. 32 seconds after the Montreal goal to go 3-1 up. Here's the official announcement.
Bruins goal! An unassisted goal scored by number 39. First goal, second point of the season. Time of the goal, 12:47 of the second period.
Oh, it's in his score! Arvidsson from McAvoy and Loray, and the game is tied. The comeback might be on, Thomas. Jesus. That one, he should have seen it. Oh, it squirted through the 5-hole. What the fuck is... I don't know what's going on. What a flurry of events. 33:05 the time of the goal. And in less than a minute, we've had 3 goals. In less than 2 minutes, we've had 4. And it's a 3-3 hockey game. Come on, we're going to win the Stanley Cup. Right.
Bruins goal scored by number 71. First goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 73 and number 6. Time of the goal, 13:04 of the second period.
Bro, my wife distracted me for 1 minute, and I lost 2 goals. It is the Stanley Cup. You're right. No, you're spot on. Did you know? Matthew's going to reboot this if he's going to reboot this if it's still in the chat. But essentially, one of the longest standing traditions exists because the hockey players got too drunk after winning the Stanley Cup. Did you guys know that? So way back, National Hockey Association days, before the NHL even existed, the Ottawa Senators win the Stanley Cup, right? This is like 1907, 1908, 1910, somewhere around there. They got so drunk that they left the Stanley Cup in the river. Oh, they score! And Montreal's retaking the lead. Suzuki's got his second of the night. Carrier's got his 3rd point of the night. And Montreal's retaking the lead here 4-3. Bro, let me just go AFK so we can win. What the hell? 33-31 is the time of the goal. So, yeah. So, back in the day, Ottawa wins the Stanley Cup, right? They get so drunk they left the cup in the snow and next to the river they played the game on, right? They go back the next day looking for the cup, realizing that nobody brought it home. They find it, thankfully, in the snow. And the players, I can't remember if they decide then or if they decide the next year they win it, to etch their names into the cup so that if it's lost again, they can deliver it to somebody on the team, right? So that they know at least who owns the cup or who's part owner of the cup. So they etch their names into the cup so that if it's ever lost again, it can be retrieved. That tradition still stands. The winners of the Stanley Cup get their names engraved on the rings of the Stanley Cup every year. All because some Canadians from Ottawa who won the cup got way too intoxicated about 120 years ago. At least that's the story I'm sticking with. Right, Montreal with the puck. They lead 4-3. This has been an explosive third period. And we've had 6 goals in this period. Still 5:31 to play. Boston's got the puck coming over the line. The shot, good save by Montembeault. Kuznetsov with the shot there. Montreal's got the puck. They're going to bring it up onto the left-hand side. It's going to be Caulfield with it. This line producing for Montreal. Shot, long shot, save made by Swayman. Loose puck in front, and it's in the net. The referee is pointing to the net. It squeaked in. Swayman lost it underneath him. Suzuki has got the hat trick, and Montreal has gone up. What is going on, gang? Montreal's gone up 5-3. This is a high-scoring game. This might be non-realistic. That one, he shimmied it into his own net. Viva La Stam's like, I'm going back to talking to the wife. 34-49, the time of the goal. I hope Suzuki's pillow is always warm, both sides. He's got the first hat trick this season on the opening day. Yeah. 5-3 Montreal. Here's the official announcement.
Goal scored by number 14, third goal, third point of the season, assisted by number 20 and number 13. Time of the goal, 14:48 of the second period.
14:38 of the second period. Boston with the puck. They turn it over. This is Coleman with it, and he takes a shot. He's going to be saved. Or that's, I'm sorry, Suzuki that took the shot. Boston with it back out to center ice now. Lindholm bringing it over the blue line. Lindholm. The shot, looking for it by Kiki. Down to Lindholm. In the shot just goes wide. Now it's Pasternak on their left-hand boards, trying to kick it around. Pasternak trying to come up with it. They're pinned, and eventually the Canadiens will get it out to center ice. Caulfield with it. Bruins on the back check. Caulfield brings it over the zone. He's got Suzuki on the right-hand side. Shot blocked. Another shot, good save by Swayman. Out to center ice now by Geekie. Geekie gives it back to the defenseman. Geekie tried to go cross ice to, I'm sorry, that was Lindholm that tried to go Laurie that tried to go cross ice with him, but eventually Bruins got it. Over to Pasternak behind the net. It's with Lindholm now. Lindholm trying to bring it out in front, but he's bumped off the puck. It squirts over to Montembeault. He's going to give the puck. I think we might need to sign Suzuki. There you go. Over the right-hand side to Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky to Caulfield. Caulfield in the zone. Breakaway for Montreal here. And the shot off the post. He's hit the iron, but Swayman's got it. And the whistle will go. Right. Boston will bring out their second line. Montreal will bring out their third. 3:36 to go in the second period. And faceoff's going to be to the right of Swayman. Kapanen will take it for Montreal. It'll be Zaka for, it might be Zacha, but no, he'll be taking it for Boston. Sounds good, Sass. Thank you so much, dude. Get a great night's sleep, my man. And face-off won by the Bruins. 3:33 to go. Second period. Looking for the cross-ice pass. That's going to be picked up by Arvidsson. Arvidsson's shot saved by Montembeault. Montreal with the puck. Montreal looking to bring it out to center ice. They do so. It's with Kapanen. Kapanen on the left, looking for Anderson. Anderson's shot blocked. Loose puck in front. Montreal still got it. The pass goes wayward, though. And Boston brings it out to center ice. Zachu with it here. Zachu on the right-hand side for Blumel. The shot saved by Montembeault. Now with Blumel again on the right-hand post. Blumel back behind the net. Good poke check by Montembeault. Canadiens have it. They lose the puck, though, right in front of the slot. The shot saved by Montembeault. And he's going to give it over to the left-hand boards. And Montreal with the puck. They're going to bring it over the Boston Blue Note. Kapanen with it. Now it's over towards Anderson. Anderson, the change to the defenseman. Anderson down low. Good poke check by Swayman. And Boston comes up with the puck. Boston with it. Up center ice now to Zacha. Zacha. Going to go back into the zone. It's going to be carried in by Arvidsson. Shot saved by Montembeault. Montreal brings the puck out to center ice. Anderson with it. Anderson trying to skate by the defenseman. He does do so. Anderson behind the defenseman. Anderson shot saved by Swayman, and he can't dive to get the follow-up. Loose puck in front, though. Swayman will get on top of it. Boston will eventually bring it out their own zone. Zacha on the left-hand side is going to find it for Arvidsson. Arvidsson wins the race. The shot, though, by Arvidsson was a backhand from the point, and that's blocked in front. Now Montreal will bring it back the other way. Anderson, the dump in. Montreal wants to change the forwards. Maybe it's a chance for Boston if they can get the right pass in to catch him on the break. Boston bringing the puck over on the right-hand boards. The shot by McAvoy is saved by Montembeault. Montreal has the puck now. They bring it up at the center ice. Back into their own zone, but across the blue line. And eventually into the Boston zone by Demidov. Demidov shot saved by Swayman. Boston dumps the puck. They're on the chase. They're going to change the forwards. Montreal picks the puck up. And they're going to bringing it forward is Dobson. Dobson on the zone. The slap shot saved by Swayman. And this is going to go to the corner. Boston with the puck on the right-hand side. It's going to give it up to Esamont. Esamont over on the left. It's given up to Kastanich. Kastanich in along the breakaway, and that one goes over the net. Loose puck in front, still there. And finally laying on it is Montembeault.
1 minute.
And he's going to cover the puck. 58 seconds left in the second period. Canadiens with a 5-3 lead after a wild second period. I love how it's called TD Arena, even though technically TD Bank is no more and has been fully absorbed by another company. And that company's even eliminated the TD name. There's nothing TD anymore. It's all Charles Schwab now. Right. Face off to the right of Montembeault. Doc with it for Montreal. Lindholm with it for Boston. Face off won by Boston. And Lindholm's shot is going to be stopped by Montembeault. They lose the puck right in the front of the slot. And the shot blocked. Montreal with it. And they come back up center ice with it. Evans with it. And he's going to carry it over on the right-hand point. And Evans, center for Doc. Doc back to Evans. Evans down low in front. But Swayman's got it. And Boston will have the puck. Here's Boston with it now in their own zone. Trying to find a way to bring it out to center ice. Good pass. Goes all the way up to Geeky. Sorry. Bring it over. Slap shot saved by Montembeault. 20 seconds left in the period. This pass goes out to center ice. It is going to be up to Evans with it to bring it across the zone. His shot stopped. Boston's got the puck. They go back the other way. Geeky now trying to bring it over the Montreal blue line. Splits the defenders. Geeky on a breakaway. 6 seconds left. Shot saved by Montembeault. Boston with it. It's checked off the puck. Another shot. They ring the iron. And this one squirts over to the left-hand post before the horn sounds. And the period comes to an end. Pat, I'm doing the stretch now. 5-3 Montreal after 2. Scoring summary. Lindholm for Boston got them tied up 42 seconds into the second period. Before at the 11-12 mark of the period, it was Demidov to score to put Montreal back ahead. Suzuki would score at the 12-16 mark. Boston scored at the 12:48 mark. That was Geeky who put it back into the net. Before Boston tied the game through Arvidsson's goal at 13:05 in the period. Montreal scored again at 13:31 through Suzuki, who then completed his hat trick at 14:49 in the second period. One thing I forgot to do real quick. Scoring by period. So Boston scored all 3 in their period. Montreal scored 4. So let me write that down. Saves by period. Swayman had 19 in the first. Now he's got 54. So that's 35 shots he saved in the second period. Montembeault had 29. He is 41 now. So that's what, 12? 12. Only 12 shots by Boston in the second period. Right. Third period about to get underway. Final period of action here. And face-off is won by the Bruins. Lindholm bringing it over. They're going to dump it over to the left-hand point. Montreal gives chase. They're going to win the chase. Poked off the puck, though. And now they fight for it down in the corner. Good bump off the puck. Gives Montreal the puck. And Suzuki's going to carry. I'm sorry, that is Caulfield. Going to carry it up. They turned it over in their own zone, though. In the slot. Down on the left-hand post. For Lindholm, over the right-hand side, save made by Montembeault. That was Pasternak on the shot. Montreal with it. They bring the puck up to center ice. Suzuki with it. Over on the right-hand side for Caulfield. Caulfield, the slap shot, and that one's blocked wide of the net. Nikifoy comes up with the puck. He's going to give it over to Pasternak. Pasternak on the left-hand side for Geeky. Geeky was going to put it on the high left-hand post, back towards the bottom of the net. And Montreal comes up with the puck. Slafkovsky dumps it into the Boston zone. They're going to change the forwards. New Hook will come out. Geeky here on the left-hand side, probably going to do the same. They give it over to Lindholm, who takes a shot, save made by Montembeault. And now good back check here almost from Boston. They almost got the puck over the Montreal zone, but Montreal brings it out. That pass goes wayward. The goalkeeper is going to hold his glove up for icing. Boston will touch the puck, and the play is stopped. Caden Gooley. 9 games played last season. That's it. And here he finds himself on the first line of defense here for Montreal. Face off to the right-hand side of Montembeault. On the right, back to the point. It's going to be Pastrnak, and he's lost the puck. Montreal picks it up. They're over across the Boston blue line now. Montreal in the they score! Newland for Montreal has put it in the back of the net. He's got his first point of the season. Demidov with the assist. And Montreal has made this a 6-3 game. Oh, it's just squirted over the pad. It hit the pad. We are so shit. It hits the pad and goes over into the back of the net. Blocker side as well. Uh, 41-36, the time of the goal. And Montreal's got a 6-3 lead in front of a stunned TD Garden.
Montreal goal, scored by number 15, first goal, second point of the season, assisted by number 93, time of the goal, 35 of the third period.
Montreal with the puck in the Boston zone, the slap shot, or in the Boston zone, the slap shot saved by Swayman. And Montreal looking for it, the puck back across. It's going to be Slafkovsky with it here. Slafkovsky back down behind the net. They score! Suzuki's having himself a night on the wraparound. Swayman can't get over in time. The fans are booing. And Montreal headed for the first 2 points of the season. I want Hooker out. I think what I'm going to do for the next game is turn the game speed down so the shot totals are less. It's already pretty low, but I'm going to take the game speed down one more tick. Suzuki with his 4th goal of the night. And it's been all Montreal to start this third period. Time of the goal was 42:02.
Montreal goal, scored by number 14, 4th goal, 4th point of the season, assisted by number 20 and number 13. Time of the goal, 2:01 of the third period.
That's the 4th assist as well for Caulfield in this game. Number 20 getting on the score sheet, that's Slafkovsky. He's been rather quiet on this first line for Montreal, but he gets his reward here tonight. Icing on the Bruins. There'll be a face-off on the right-hand side of Slafkovsky. This is rather really high scoring for a Bruins game, for a hockey game. So it's not 7-3 is not abnormal, but if Montreal, like super abnormal, but if not Montreal scores another one, then it's going to get really abnormal. So yeah, game speed's going down next at the next opportunity. All right, face-off won by the Bruins. And it's Arvidsson, second line out there for the Bruins. Second line for Montreal as well. Here's on the right-hand side. The shot blocked by the Bruins. In front, they score! Oh, my word. Patrick Lane from Zakai. And Zakai gets his first point of the season. And that one, way too slow on that one was Swayman, but it's a really bad turnover in front of the net. It's a really bad turnover in front of the net. And Montreal's got an 8-3 lead. Stick a fork in the Bruins tonight, folks. The Canadiens are coming away with the points. Time of the goal, 43-31. 8-3 Canadiens. Still practically a whole period to play, too. In front of a stunned TD Garden. Montreal wins the faceoff. Here's the official announcement.
Scored by number 92, first goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 72. Time of the goal, 2:30 of the third period.
Boston's got the puck. They bring it out to center ice. And over on the left-hand point. Shot, save made. The shot in front, and that's another save by Montembeault. And pass going to go on the left-hand point. Shot, save made by Swayman. Loose puck in front, and it's going to squirt behind the net. Lane comes up with that, and he's just scored the goal. And here's Lane in front again. Good poke check that time by Swayman. At least I think Swayman's still in the net. Is Swayman still in the net? I don't know. Swayman is still in the net, yes. Boston with a shot, long shot, saved by Montembeault. Boston with it, high slot now. Goes, pass over the left point, goes wayward. Meant for Jeannot. Jeannot comes up with it. He's going to take it. Good poke check by Montembeault. Squirts back to the corner. Boston trying to pin it and keep it in the zone. They do so for now. Bumped off the puck is Jeannot. And I'm making a salad for 5 goddamn minutes, and all I can hear is score at this point. Just fire. Right. The first few games are going to be a little rough while I determine while I optimize the rest of the settings, I think, right? So. Good pass on the left-hand side. Great bump off the puck. It's a bad turnover. And out in front, saved by Swayman on the shot by Goulet. And squirts out to center ice. Montreal offside. They will have to tag up. Good bump off the puck by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov eventually got the puck. He's going to bring it over towards the right-hand side. Going to dump for the defenseman, the chase, but Montreal picks up the puck. Suzuki, I wish fungus on your balls, brother. Oh, that's funny. Right. Here's Montreal in front. Montreal shot saved by Swayman. And Boston's got the puck. They're going to bring it out to center ice over on the right-hand point. It's going to be Kuznetsov to fire it in, and Boston will change. 5 minutes gone here in the third period. Montreal with an 8-3 advantage. They're going to dump the puck in, change to the third line. The Kapanen line coming out now. Lindholm line out for Boston. Boston with the puck. It's going to be Pastrnak on the right-hand side. Brings the puck in. Looks on the left for Geekie. Geekie dumps it around the boards. Boston goes the change. Loose puck in the corner, but they cannot come up with it. Montreal does. Canadiens with the puck. They come out to center ice. Pass over towards Gallagher. Gallagher will bring it over to Boston blue line. Gallagher shot. That one saved by Swayman. Bumped off the puck in front. Good check. Very good check by McAvoy. And the puck still loose on the right-hand boards. Fighting for it is Montreal and Boston. And it's stuck on the boards, and eventually it squirts back out towards the top points. Montreal keeps it in. Good poke check, though. Still in the zone. It hasn't crossed the blue line yet. Montreal's still with it, and now Boston finally comes up with a Geekie now. Over to Lindholm. Lindholm on the right-hand side. Finds the pass to Pastrnak. Pastrnak on the right-hand post. Back out in front for Lindholm. Lindholm winds the shot. Save made by Montembeault. Montreal trying to take the puck, but they lose it. And it's dumped around the boards for Geekie. Geekie, though, can't come up with it. And Montreal does. They'll bring the puck out to center ice. Gallagher with the puck now for the Canadiens. They will dump and change. And the Bruins will pick the puck up. 13:37 to go in the third period. Bruins just get the puck out to center ice. It's Geekie here. Geekie across the blue line. Geekie 2-on-1. The shot from distance saved by Montembeault. Boston going to change the defenseman. Good poke check by Montembeault. Montreal will come with the puck off the back of that. And it's out to center ice. Montreal with the puck. They bring it over the blue line, but the pass goes wayward and it squirts back over. They'll have to bring it back in. They're bumped off the puck. Boston with it. That pass goes wayward. It's dumped down. This one is going to be touched up for icing. And we've got 12:58 to go. And the Canadiens with an 8-3 lead. Boston going to keep the forwards out, change the defensemen. The Blumel, Zaku, Arvidsson line. And Montreal's got their fourth line out there, Bolduc, Evans, and Doc. Face off to the right of Swayman. And the face-off's won by the Bruins. And puck goes out over on the right-hand side. Arvidsson's going to bring it over the blue line. Arvidsson going central. The shot! Save made by Montembeault. Montembeault dumps the puck over towards the corner. Montreal were a little slow to react to this, and it's going to be Boston who gets the puck. Boston out in front. Good poke check by Montembeault. And this one's going to squirt over towards the right-hand side. Montreal eventually picks up the puck. They've got it out to center ice. Evans with it, looking for Doc on the other side, but they lose the puck on a bad pass. And Boston will dump it back in. They're going to change the defensive line. Forwards can't win the chase, though. And this puck goes absolutely into the air. It deflected off something. That was very odd. This could be icing on the touch-up. And it will be. That was a very odd play where it looked like the puck kicked off a stick and just rocketed down the Boston end. And so inadvertently, it will be icing on the Canadiens. Right. Fourth line out there for Boston. Esamont, Kurali, Kostelich. Fourth line still out there for Montreal. Bolduc, Evans, and Doc. And this face-off won by Evans. Montreal with the puck. Bad pass over to the defenseman, though. He's getting crowded out a little bit here. He's got to be careful with it. And eventually Montreal does get the puck out, but a bad pass goes down. No icing. Why was the puck frozen? I didn't make it. Why did he blow the whistle?
Happy birthday. The stretch limousine is waiting for you after the game. Happy birthday, Scott.
12:04 left in the third. For those of you guys that are new to hockey, you know what I really miss? I don't think they do it anymore, but you know what I really miss from the old days of hockey? The referees had numbers. Like, the referee would look at the lineup, and they would have a number. Like, there were certain numbers you weren't allowed to assign to players on your roster because they were reserved for referees. So the referees and the linesmen always had numbers. So people could heckle them. Number 54, what are you talking about? Like that stuff. But yeah, the referees and linesmen used to have numbers on their jerseys. Right. Montreal with the puck. It's the first line out there for Montreal. They've done all the scoring, and that's a good poke check from Swayman. They've done a lot of the scoring. Maybe not all the scoring, but they've done a lot of the scoring. Here's Boston with a shot in front. They're banging away at it. Banging away at Esamont, but they can't put it in. The shot saved. The shot for the point saved by Montembeault. Here comes Montreal. They're going to dump and change the line. The Lane, Newhook, Demidov line coming out for them. Boston's got their fourth line out. Pass up to Curley. Curley on the right-hand boards looking for Kastelich, but it's a wayward pass. And we always wanted to see referee number 4 was McCauley. That's a reference lost on me, sadly. Right. And pass over on the right-hand side. This one's going to be taken by Dobson. Dobson shot blocked in front. Loose puck. And Swayman's on it. And Boston will take the puck. Oh, no. He's handled. He's given it away right in front. Top slot the shot. Saved by Swayman. Turnovers absolutely brutal for the Boston Bruins tonight. Here's the Bruins bringing the puck over. Arvidsson on the right-hand side. Montreal, they lose the puck. Montreal will bring it back. Arvidsson over. It's Arvidsson now with it in front. The pass, his pass went wayward. They had a 3-4-0. He was looking for Gallagher. Couldn't find it. Now out in front. Stick. Good poke check by Swayman to get it off the attacker's stick. Now Boston finally clears it back up to their own zone. Or to the Montreal zone. Here's Arvidsson. Arvidsson over towards Zachu. Zachu back down to Blumel. Blumel looking for it. High left-hand post. He's in the slot. Loose puck in the slot now. Still loose. And Montreal comes up with it. Out to the blue line. Boston intercepts it, but it passed the blue line. Was a Mez McCauley compilation in the Clips channel. Put a Westbrook. Gotcha. Here's the right-hand point. Boston waiting for the defenseman to change. Can't really wait too much. They're down by 5. Arvidsson, but it does in front in the slot. And Montembeault makes the save. Here's back up to center ice for Montreal. Kapanen's got the puck. He's going to dump it in. They're going to change to the second line. Lane, Newhook, Demidov coming onto the ice. Boston's got it. Their second line on the ice right now. Back to the defenseman. Zadorov over towards Blumel. Blumel on the right-hand side. Zachu. I'm sorry, that is, Zachu. Shot goes wide. Montreal's got the puck. Here's Newhook. Bring it up center ice. Boston currently changing. And they have to be careful here. They could be taking a bench penalty if they're not too careful. This one's going to squirt over to the right-hand boards. And Boston's come up with it. McAvoy over up to Pasternak. Pasternak to Lindholm. Lindholm over the blue line. Got Geekie over on the left. Geekie with it. Left-hand post now. Tries the centering pass, but it's cut out in front. And Montreal gets it out. This is really good for Montreal. Demidov comes in. The slap shot save by Swayman. Boston's got the puck. Bring it up to center ice. It's Lindholm. He's giving it, I'm sorry, it was Pasternak. Gives it to Lindholm. Lindholm loses it. He's back in front. Lindholm, the shot. The backhander saved by Montembeault. Montreal with the puck. 8:07 to go in the third period. Montreal bringing it over the blue line. The shot saved by Swayman. It's in front, and that's a good poke check from Swayman. Boston caught on the change. Here they go back the other way, though. Esamont, the slap shot saved. Esamont there in front. Can he score? They do! Esamont's first goal of the season from Kastelich. It's the fourth line that tallies on for Boston. And the Bruins have made it 8-4. Time of the goal, 52:09. Yay, we can do it. Probably too little too late for the Bruins, who have just 7:51 left. Looking out. They've won twice as many face-offs as the Canadiens tonight. I've not been able to put it. It's the turnovers that's been killer here. In this one, Boston will win this one. But Montreal comes up with the goal. Here's the official announcement.
Number 81, first goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 47. Time of the goal, 12:08 of the third period.
There you go, 12:08 in the third. Boston with the puck. Brings it back in. The slap shot saved by Montembeault. That was Kuznetsov on the slap shot. Montreal brings the puck over the Boston blue line, this time with Suzuki. The first line out there for Montreal. Suzuki shot blocked in front. Suzuki picks the puck back up. Another shot, they score! Suzuki's got 5. And any hope was short-lived. Matheson gets credit for the assist as well. His first of the night. 9-4 Montreal. Bruh. Bruh. It's a screen in front, it looks like. And the keeper never saw it coming. Oh, it got deflected. It took a deflection. A real tiny deflection. It goes 5-hole. Can I hand in my registration letter? You haven't even technically signed up yet. It's only game 1. 52:49 is the time. 40 seconds between goals. I wrote that as Boston. That is Montreal. 9-4. Now this is extremely abnormal. We're retiring. No. I think it's because I have the game speed up too high. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to lower the burst effect on the players. Now, offside's the call.
Of the season, assisted by.
And so we will have to face off.
And number 8, time of the goal, 12:48 of the third period.
Can I request to go to another team? Oh, man. It's game 1, dude. That's funny, though. It's funny. Right, 7:06 left in the third period. They better not score anymore. I only got 5. The scoring sheet only has 5 more lines on it. So, Boston wins the faceoff. Here they come over the blue line. And I almost lose the puck right in front of Montembeault. And here comes Montreal again. Pass up on the right-hand side over to Bolduc. Bolduc brings it over to Evans on the right-hand side. Slot on the left-hand side. Shot saved by Swayman. Another shot that goes through the goal crease and out the other side. Behind the net. Puck is still loose. Certainly Montreal. They're just getting every puck. They're just getting every puck. And Boston finally gets to this one and will bring it out the zone. That is Esamont with it. It's the 4th line for Boston, who is out there right now. Boston with the puck. Won by Curley. Curley shot saved by Montembeault. And here's the puck on the left-hand side. The shot saved by Montembeault. Loose puck in front, and that's going to be wrapped around the boards. That's going to go all the way out. It's going to go off the referee, but it did squirt out of the Blues over the blue line, so it's off. The Boston Bruins have to tag up for the offsides. They'll dump and change. Kiki Lindholm Pasternak line out there. 5:55 left in the third. Montreal with the puck. They're going to dump and change as well. They're going to bring their third line. Anderson, Kapanen, Gallagher. Puck on the right-hand side. Pasternak with it. Pasternak brings it over the blue line. Over towards Lindholm. Lindholm for Geeky. Geeky trying to wait for the crash on the slot, but It was poke checked off his stick, and now they're fighting for it along the boards with Lindholm, and Montreal comes away with it. It's Gallagher. Gallagher up to Anderson. Anderson loses the puck. And Boston's brought it back over the Montreal blue line. It is Pasternak with it. Pasternak on the right-hand side. Pasternak down front, in front. Really good poke check from Montreal. And they're going to get this puck back out to center ice. Cabot on the right-hand side. They dump. They're going to bring the first line out. 5 minutes to go in the game. Wayward pass. Bad turnover. Here's number 20 in front. Save made by Swayman. That was Slafkovsky on the shot. The Suzuki line is out right now. Boston with it. Boston on the right-hand side for Lindholm. Lindholm's going to dump the puck. The chase is on. Boston might win this. And they will. Icing's waved off on the Boston win of the chase. Here comes Boston. They've won the puck in front. The slap shot save made by Montembeault on Lindholm. Pasternak with it. The shot that just goes wide. Just deflected wide. And now puck comes out on the right-hand boards. Caulfield dumps the puck into the Boston zone, but Montreal will come up with it. That shot well wide from Slafkovsky. Boston's got the puck. McAvoy forward to Pasternak. He loses the puck, though. Here comes Suzuki. Slap shot wide. Boston comes up with it in their own zone. 4:05 to go in the third period. We need timed out after 10 goals to throw bottle. Yeah. They're going to change the defense line. Shot in the pass in front to Lindholm doesn't land a shot. Down in the post for Geekie. Geekie's shot blocked in front. Montreal comes away with. They're fighting for it. Boston might try to squeak away with this. This puck's going to squirt all the way over towards Montembeault. And Montreal brings the puck up the neutral zone. It's Caulfield with it on the right-hand side. Slap shot save made by Swayman. Oh, it's a bad pass, and really close to a bench penalty there was Montreal. They bring the puck up to the Boston zone. Boston wins it, though. They bring it back out to center ice. This is going to have to be probably a dump and change. Here's Geekie. Geekie with it. They're looking to change, just the defenseman. Montreal comes up with the puck, though. And here goes Montreal back the other way. Slafkovsky, it's poke checked off his stick. Slafkovsky still with it. He's given the front roam in front. Slafkovsky poke checked off him by Swayman. And there's 3:01 to go. Here's Pasternak on the right-hand side. Shot goes well wide. Shot in front blocked. And Montreal dumps the puck out. The chase is on. This should be icing on the Canadiens with 2:43 to go in the game. 9-4 Montreal. There's your shot chart for the Bruins. It'll be the Bruins' third line out. Jeannot, Mittelstadt, and Kuznetsov. And Montreal keeping the top line out there of Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky. Here is the face-off to the right of Montembeault. 2:43 to go in the game. Canadiens in control. They are going to walk away with the points here tonight from TD Garden. And this face-off won by the Canadiens. Slap shot there. That one's going to go wide. And the puck is, I don't know why. Now that is a bug in the mod. That's got to be a bug in the mod. Because the goalkeeper's allowed to handle the puck. But that's the second time that he's come a little bit out of the crease, and it's just blown the whistle dead. Second line for Montreal, Lane, Newhook, Demidov. It'll be Newhook to take the face-off. Oof. Boston's got their third line out, Jeannot, Mittelstadt, and Kastelich. 2:31 to go here. And as soon as there we go. Here's a face-off to the right of Swayman. Won by Montreal. Shot on the point. Good save by Swayman. That was Carrier with the shot, looked like. And now here comes Boston with the puck in their own zone. 2:21 to go. Boston carrying the puck up over on the left-hand boards. It's going to be shot saved by Montembeault. Boston can't come up with a loose puck off the shot. And Montreal gets it to center ice. Lane bringing it on the right-hand boards. Pass on the left-hand side broken up, and Boston's got the puck out to center ice. Pass on the right-hand boards will find its way over towards Kuznetsov. His shot wide. And now here's Montreal to bring the puck up to center ice. Minute 49 to go. Lane with the puck on the right-hand side. Lane, slap shot blocked in front. Lane, we'll pick it back up. He's bumped off the puck. Still with it, though. Lane back down. Good poke check from Swayman. And Boston on the left-hand side will bring the puck out. It'll be shot by Jeannot from long range. Stopped by Montembeault. And Montreal comes up with the puck again. Into center ice they go. Lane with it. Over the blue line. Check missed. Pass goes on the left-hand side. He's allowed to just walk over. Pass to the high slot, the slap shot. Good save by Swayman. Poke checked off his stick. It's going to squirt over the left-hand corner. Boston comes up with it. It'll be Jeannot over to Middlestott. And Montreal's going to change the forwards to the third line. Boston over the blue line. Boston's got one in front. Boston, the slap shot save made by Montembeault. 1 minute left, 51 seconds now. Puck at center ice with Boston. They're going to dump it in on the left-hand boards. They're going to give chase. It's going to be Jeannot to come up with it. Out in front, save made by Montembeault, and he will cover the puck with 38.9 left on the clock.
Ice coupon is good for $5 off hockey equipment at all participating sporting goods stores.
Out there they chant, "Let's go Boston. Let's go home, Boston." You guys are playing at home. 38.9 left. Face off to the right of Montembeault. Zaku on the face off for Boston. Evans for Montreal. Face-off won by the Bruins. Puck's going to be dumped. And out in front with it. Good poke check by Montembeault. It's still with Boston. Still with Zachu. His pass goes wayward. It goes all the way down the Boston end. Boston will pick it up. There's only 22 seconds left on the clock at this point. They're going to play for the breakout. And that will probably do the game. Boston's got the puck. They'll bring it over center ice. 13 seconds left. And here comes a shot saved by Montembeault off Arvidsson. Loose puck in front's going to squirt over towards Montembeault, and he is going to cover, or no, he's going to give the puck up. The horn will sound, and the game will end. The Montreal Canadiens have come into Boston in this one and scored a dominant 9-4. Cole Crawford is the third star of the game. Or Caulfield, sorry, with his 4 assists.
The
second star of the game is Ivan Demidov, 2 goals and assists for him. I think we all know who the first star is going to be, and that is going to be Suzuki. 4 goals tonight. 5 goals tonight for Nick Suzuki.
Number 14.
As the well, that was embarrassing. It'll get better. As the Montreal Canadiens have come into TD Garden, and beaten the Boston Bruins. Boston had 77 shots, so that's 41. So they had 36 shots in the third period, did Boston. A lot of shots in the third period for Boston. Montreal had 64. So they had 20 shots in the. No, they had 10 shots. Because 35 and 19 is 54. So they only had 10 shots in the third period. Total shots, Swayman made. This is saves by period, and I just did shots, not saves. So technically, Swayman made 31 saves in the third period, and he only made 6 saves in the third. Montembeault made 9 saves in the second period, and he's made 32 saves in the third because of the goals. Total saves, Swayman has made 56 saves. That's not right. It should be 55 saves. Made 30 saves in the. Oh, he made. I know why. He made 18 saves in the first, not 19. And so Swayman made 55 saves. Montembeault has made 73. Your scoring by period. Your scoring summary, I should say. Montreal at 1846. Boston at 2042. Montreal 31-12. Montreal 32-16. Boston 32-48. Boston 33-05. Montreal 33-31. Montreal 34-49. Montreal 41-36. Montreal 42-02. Montreal 43-31. Boston 52-09. Montreal 52-49. One penalty in the match for Boston. It was a 2-minute minor for cross-checking at 21-18. Montreal had 2 penalties in the game, 10:58 for hooking and 14:22 also for hooking. Let's save the game. Comment. Suzuki, I wish you are out of toilet paper next time you shit. Nice. Nice. And what I'm going to do here also is come over here to game speed, turn that down, turn speed burst effect down on the CPU as well. We'll do it here as well. And that should lower some of the scoring a little bit, make it a smidge more realistic. So there we go. Save and use. Setting. And there we go. Right. Awesome. Right. That is the end of the game. The other games have not taken place. So next game that we will play will either be Kraken at Vancouver, Winnipeg at Florida, or it's going to be Edmonton at Colorado. I think I'm going to skip the well, we'll see. But anyway, that'll be the next game. Right. And that is going to do it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. It was an absolute pleasure. We will see you for the next one. Brand new series. Going to be a long series as well. So definitely check it out. But thank you for watching. Till then, till the next game. Take care.